What's up, MSFers, and happy birthday, Mariah Carey. It was a sweet, sweet weekend in Marvel Strike Force with lots of fun and exciting things that we get to talk about in today's recap. What's that? Scopely capped that. Oh, there's no fun to be had today. Sorry, folks. We've got the Dr. Voodoo Blitz starting today. Be sure to save your Blitz credits from that. Also, we have a data mine on an upcoming Gold Orb opening event on April 3rd. You're going to want to save your Gold Orbs. And of course, Coordinated Assault starts soon, so be sure to save that in-game mail. We've got Cosmic Crucible, Star-Spangled Man, and the Phoenix Legendary event starting today. And for those of you who weren't paying attention, the Kestrel Take Flight event just never took flight. Several people covering the blog post talking about the Incursion raids and the introduction of Gear Tier 18. But all that was swept away with the repeated bumbling of the Gambit raids. First, Boundless introduced the raids without zeroing out the currency from the last time it was launched, giving a wide swath of the player base virtually limitless attacks. They then sent out a well-received compensation of more than 5,500 attack energy, allowing all of the player base limitless attacks. They then introduced a limit cap on the amount of times you could jump in and lose out of a match, basically undoing all of their good efforts and making the event worse than had they done nothing at all. Streamer and community assistance member Juicy posted on Reddit just how a highly engaged player could have reached milestone 29, but with the changes that Scopely made, now it would take that same player an additional 7,800 cores. They do have the opportunity and time to roll this back at least a little bit to make it fair and equitable, as they like to say. However, with Tana's latest video showcasing their revenue stream not dipping much at all, it's unlikely that Scopely's going to do anything to help their player base, as they clearly are not interested in making a good game, but simply making money. I searched high and low for another angle on this story. I found few people on Discord who actually thought this was okay, and one counterpoint video coming from Gideon XL. He actually does have some good points on why Scopely would introduce the limit after their bumble. However, he misses the point that it made the event worse than had this been released properly in the first place. With Scopely's obvious disinterest in running a fair, fun, and equitable mobile game, it begs the question of what should the player base do now? Well, it just so happens there are some alternative options. Nearly most, of the content creators from Marvel Strike Force are looking into picking up a second title. Tana and Dorky Dad are looking at Eternal Evolution, Valley and Mobile Gamer have been covering Marvel Snap, Reaper, Purple Sticky, Venora, and a few others are playing Valheim these days. Goofy Rexy has a comic book channel, and Lord of the Rings is making a new mobile game that everybody's drooling over. On top of that, I'm already streaming Sons of the Forest with Cleaning Agent. So while Scopely is too busy counting their money to get their act together, there are still plenty of places where you can go find your favorite content creators and take a break from Marvel Strike Force. For more of the latest, I'm Run7, bringing you yesterday's news today. Having been a heavy spender and then switching to free-to-play, I find it easy to laugh off a lot of these mistakes and blunders coming from Scopely. If you're a player who's frustrated with Marvel Strike Force and you're not enjoying yourself, I recommend you either quit spending or quit playing entirely. You don't have to leave the community if you quit playing the game, and our content is free to watch. Nearly all of the content creators from Marvel